So, all right. Well, actually, our first guest is on the line. Let's just double check, make sure this is her. Is this the one and only Miss Kellie Greene?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Kellie, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. So, you're not doing a Facebook Live right now. So, are you okay?
No, you're funny. No, I'm not. I'm okay. You're funny.
I'll tell you what. I sat and watched the movie today, and it truly well. First, when I had the submission sent to me, I like just reading the summary. I was hooked. I was like, oh, I want in on this. I want to see this. I want to talk to this person. And so when I sat and watched it today, it truly it's an emotional roller coaster of a role you played.
Oh, really? Thank you. Thank you. It was it actually was emotional for me too. An emotional roller coaster getting into this character and just the things that we came up with to start the project.
Now, are you a person that personally likes to use like Facebook and Facebook Live, or was this all like something new to you?
No, I actually was on Facebook. I actually used it a lot. And Facebook Live I had never used, and that was really new to me. So it seemed kind of odd. But, it was scary and fun and exciting all at the same time. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it does, because, I mean, the one thing that your character, LJ, Linda Johnson, does is she truly chronicles her whole life, where a lot of people, they get on there and they try to do like the whole, fake look at me, life is beautiful, I'm having such a great time. But you were like really documenting the ups and downs of life.
Yeah. That was our goal, to kind of, draw people in and then really get to know her and just really see where it would go once people started kind of investing in her, seeing how people would react to things that were going on in her life.
Yeah,
and
how about
people responded.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was going to say, like going into this though, like, is that kind of like what drew you to the movie as well? Like the whole idea of this, Facebook Live and what could happen?
Yeah, actually what happened was it was kind of a thing where I have this girlfriend of mine who documents her whereabouts like all the time on Facebook, like, hey, wheels up, I'm going here, I'm having drinks here, and, oh, I'm going here. Like, she's just like, every place she went, she posted it up on Facebook. And then she would do live streaming and stuff like that. And then I would always tell my husband about that. And he's just like, wow, that's pretty scary that she just lets people know where she is and what she's doing all the time. You never know who's watching. She never knows who's watching or who could be following her or waiting for her. And then light bulb, he was just like, wow, that could be a movie. And I'm like, that could be a movie. And he said, what if we just documented it and did it like real time, like actually on Facebook? And I'm like, wow, that would be really cool. So that's what we did.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's really it was an eye opener too, because like you were saying, like your friend, where you really don't think, you think you're doing something harmless or just in fun for yourself or your friends, but you're not realizing who could be really truly watching. I mean, how many of us have people that we're friends with on Facebook that we really kind of don't know?
Oh, I know. It's so true. I mean, you really don't know the people that you're corresponding with, even, with this project, just the people that would reach out to Linda Johnson, that like they would contact her every day and just felt, I think they thought that they really knew her.
Sure.
And it was kind of scary. Like there were a couple guys that just felt like they even wanted to like move out to LA and be with her. It's kind of like, no, 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 it's okay. I'm gonna be okay. It's not that serious. It's all good. And yeah, I mean that was kind of frightening in a way. Well, actually, not just in a way. That was just frightening.
So did you guys like actually create like a Facebook profile to do this all? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, we did. We created a Facebook profile, and I monitored it all the time. Like I would talk to people as Linda Johnson, like correspond with them as Linda Johnson, which was like I said, it was kind of cool and kind of weird because I felt like I was living a double life. You
Wow.
know, as me as Kellie Greene and then me as Linda Johnson. And this is a story that's really funny. Is when we first put up the Linda Johnson profile picture, this this woman that my husband works with came up to him and was just like, "Hey, I don't know if you know this, but Kellie's got another Facebook profile, and she's calling herself Linda Johnson. Just FYI, just thought you should know." And he's just like, "Yeah, I know."
Oh wow. So now
Yeah.
this makes it completely different now because it's funny because I was even saying earlier I was telling my co-host Nick like as I was watching it today, the actual scene where the abduction happens,
Mhm.
I'm screaming at my screen like, tell somebody to call 911, tell somebody to call 911,
Oh wow.
and,
Yeah.
and and I'm reading like the comments as they're going, and somebody even says there's
Yeah.
300 people watching. Do you think maybe one of us should call 911?
Oh, I know, right? Right, right. I know. That's what I was thinking. The same thing. I was just like, you know, wow. It's just like no one even thought, or I think someone said, "I'm calling 911," and then, like you said, a bunch of people just like, "Oh, we're all watching this, but no one's calling," and that's what's so scary about that is that a lot of people just watch stuff happen and don't really do much about it. And I think that's what we were trying to do is to bring awareness to that fact that, you know, in this day and age, everyone just wants to film stuff and, get the big stuff out there, but no one really wants to do anything. Like they want to let people know, oh, my God, did you see this? This happened, but no one really wants to get involved.
Yeah, and that's exactly like what I was taking out of it. Like, you see, how many times have you heard about it? Like a situation happening, or something even as minor as a car breaking down on the side of the road, and how many people just drive by and don't want to help. And it was kind of the same
Right.
situation with this, where this poor woman's, either the situation with the, initially with the fake police officer, which leads to the, I don't want to give nothing away, but, situations like this happen and nobody was doing nothing. It was driving me nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. It was really quite interesting for us on our end. It was it's kind of really sad in a way. Poor woman, her whole life has come unraveled right in front of you, and then this happens to her. And people like these guys that kept, coming to her, like sending her these messages, oh, I'll take care of you, and let me come out there. Just nothing was done.
So scary.
It's kind
It
of scary and sad.
really is. But the fact that you guys were actually, that really freaks me out even more, that it was really like people corresponding and witnessing all this and just didn't do nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really quite eye opening um to me. And even I tell my friends and like my family and stuff like that, just let this be a lesson to you, when you're on social media, because I have nieces that are still, after seeing this movie, still just are on social media, just recording themselves in their bedroom live, dancing, doing
Right.
stuff, and just And I'm just like, man, you can't keep doing that. You really can't.
Did it make you personally look at this whole social media, Facebook Live thing like completely different now?
It did. Actually, I'm no longer on Facebook after this.
Wow.
Like, I've completely just stopped. Like, I am on Instagram, but that's it. I'm not on Twitter. I'm not on, what else is there? Facebook, Twitter. I guess that's it, right? Snapchat, all that stuff. I mean, it's just Instagram. That's it. Yeah.
Have you thought about maybe sending this movie to like Zuckerberg? They're like, hey, I think you should watch this and see what happens, what could happen, and see these are real people that are like not doing nothing.
That's a good idea. I never even thought about that. That's a really good idea because you're right. I mean, people should be aware of what's going on, and I know I've seen lots of, when I used to be on Facebook, like, people would put up these postings of, like, and I was also just as guilty, like, not really doing much, where I'd see them put up these posters, this person's missing, been missing since this time, and can you repost? And I just kind of scrolled through it.
Right.
And I was guilty of that as well, like not really doing anything. But I mean, I guess that's different than watching someone get abducted live on Facebook. I mean, that's completely different, but
yeah, I mean, I almost like looked at the movie as almost kind of like a public service announcement. It kind of like it's really a very eye-opening movie and really can teach a lesson to anybody, people of all ages.
I'm so glad you see it that way.
And like even the ending, like I was just like, I don't want to give it away, but like my mouth just was dropped at the end. I'm just like, that I think is the biggest eye-opening is the ending, because
right.
You know what I mean? Like, I was just like,
yeah.
wow, like,
yeah.
so scary.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you see it that way as like a public service announcement, because actually, when I went on Linda Johnson's Facebook page and then revealed that I was an actress, a lot of people weren't very happy with that, especially the people that were being supportive of her. It's like I revealed the fact that it was a social experiment just to, like you said, to draw people or make them more aware of the fact that this could happen and to just be careful. And if you see anything suspicious or anything like this happening, to just do something about it. But a lot of people were really angry. They didn't take too kind to. I guess they felt like they were fooled. I guess no matter how much, I apologized, and then we put out these videos, put them up on her Facebook page, saying what we were doing, that we weren't trying to hurt anyone, but just to really shed light on this whole thing that's been happening with people disappearing and, just these things happening. Philando Castile that was shot live on Facebook, just the stuff that's happening in our world right now on social media is just really kind of scary.
What's even more scary, I mean, like, you had like Linda Johnson had an impressive following, because there was times like 300, 400, almost 500 people are watching.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, she had more followers than I did, of Kellie Greene.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what was freaking me out, because I was like, holy cow, there's a lot of people watching, and I'm just like, I thought it like somehow I was trying to like, how did they get this to work just like Facebook? I'm saying to myself, but that's like wild. I'm blown away.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the movie, and I'm glad that you got it, and that you liked it, and I really appreciate that. We really appreciate that. Even if we just reach one person and they get it, that means a lot.
So where can everybody see the movie?
It's on iTunes, Vudu, Amazon Prime, YouTube, and Google Play.
Oh, cool. Okay. Very nice.
Yeah.
And the website is livethefeature.com, I think it was?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes,
Live
it is. Absolutely.
And it's on Facebook and it's on Instagram as well.
Yes.
Very cool.
It is.
Well, Kellie, congratulations. I mean, it was truly a hell of a role you played, really.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me and inviting me on your show, and just taking the time to watch the movie. I really
enjoyed
appreciate it.
I really did. I really enjoyed the movie, and like I said,
cool.
There's a message there, and I hope a lot of people see it so they can get this message.
I hope so too. I really do.
Great. Well, congratulations again, and best of luck with it. And we're going to keep plugging it out there for you guys.
Appreciate it so much.
No problem. Thank you, Kellie.
Thank you. Have a good day, or good night, I should say. All right. Thanks. Bye-bye.
All right, there she goes, Kellie Greene. She plays Linda Johnson in the movie Live. It's called Live. It's the feature film. It's available on multiple outlets, like she said. You can get more information at the website, livethefeaturefilm.com, or on their Facebook page or their Instagram page. Just look for Live the Feature Film. And trust me, you want to check this out. It really opens your eyes. It's really a scary thought what's going on out there. And the fact that I'm blown away. The fact that they put together a Facebook profile, and there was wow. I can't believe that. I mean, the things that happened to this girl in this movie, and nobody did nothing. And there's like 400 people sometimes watching, and oh my God. The fact that nobody picked up the phone and called the cops and said, I just watched somebody get abducted live on Facebook, it is just mind-blowing to me. Completely mind-blowing. Now I understand why she didn't tell anybody to call 911. Oh, boy, oh, boy. All right, so there we go. Check it out. Live the Feature Film.